power through it up.
It's true.
Yeah. So sorry,
So
what are you saying about the design?
did you guys get to look at the final draft that I sent?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was good.
I thought it looked great. I emailed you back, yeah?
Yes, yeah. So I'm trying to think of like when we should do it. Like it'd probably be good for us to all pick the same day that we collect the data.
I guess we need to look at when other things are due and correlate it so it's not near the exam. You know what I'm saying? That means we do it here, get it out of the way, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, so the collect the data stuff is due week 11. So it would make sense for us to do it sometime next week.
Okay.
Where we all collect the data, and then after that we can input the stuff on SPSS and submit it a few times before it's due. That way we can have.
For those of us that have VMware and we don't have SPSS, how is that going to work?
It's a good question. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, VMware is because I have VMware too. VMware is basically the same thing as SPSS. It's just.
Well, I mean, it is, but we can't save anything on it. It won't save it for us because you're using BYU, the BYU computer.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's not going to save anything we do. Yeah, we can do it. We can, like we do the graphs and we can get the results and all that stuff, but we can't save it.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up let me pull it up. What's required for the collect the data.
And I think I'm doing the next step. So how soon should I start that?
Well, it depends. Let me pull it up so we can.
Because we kind of have to do it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to open it up so we can see what it looks like. Because if it's the design, the thing was actually a little complicated. So I think it'd be good to start earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you guys know when we have the test again?
It's usually every 3 weeks or so, something like that.
So yeah, I think we definitely need to get rid of it next week then.
Yeah, okay, so it actually doesn't look terrible, the collect the data one. So like we have to state our research question, which is that all gas prices in each of these states are equal, right? So in ANOVA testing.
Yeah.
Provide a short summary of what you learned. So, and then we have to attach the data we collected.
So is our hypothesis that it's not all gas station, but just all gas price equals the gas price in Arizona equals the gas price in New Mexico, and all that kind of thing?
Yes, yeah. That's our hypothesis.
Okay. Is this group thing worth a lot of points?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. But okay, so it says at the end we have to attach the data we collected. So, okay, so we have a couple of options. Like we could, each of us send the data to Karen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like in an email, we just like send you the info. Like these are all the cities and the gas prices. And you could go into SPSS and you could input them.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a screenshot, like using the snippet tool.
Okay.
And that would work just fine. So you could do the snippet tool and do a screenshot of the data. And then just, you could copy and paste it onto this. And that would probably work great.
Okay. You can help me do that when I get to that point. Just kind of walk me through what to do, and then I will do all the work.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
I'm looking at it.
I'm sorry, Karen. I don't know if this will help you, but Where did I just see that we had directions on how to use Snippet? Where was that?
The homework assignment for lesson 16.
Okay,
Oh,
there it goes.
I don't-
Because I was like, because when you said Snippet, because I could have VMware too, so I would have to end up doing the same thing if I have to do anything with SPSS. And so I was thinking, where did I hear Snippet? Because you need some instructions. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, lesson 16 had it. Okay, that makes sense.
So let me pause it. So we also, let me go to the next thing.
Is Julia not coming today?
She's
No,
not.
she's not.
Oh, is she
No.
okay?
I think she said that they're all sick.
Yeah, they
Aw,
have the flu.
Yeah.
dang it.
And Lena, I'm in SPSS with VMware, and there
Uh-huh.
is an option to save the data. So you can save it if you just go up to File.
I tried that, but it won't.
Did it work?
No, it didn't. See, because the first couple of times we did it, I kind of messed around with it because I wanted to see if it would, and it never did for me. And I don't know, like, and I did, you know, like I would have saved it in anything, and I saved it like I tried to save it on my download, like in different folders to see if that would make a difference, and it sure didn't.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think if we get really good at the snippet tool, I think we could be okay. Because
Okay.
the next, so I went to the describe the data, which I think, Lena, you're over that
I'm over
portion?
what?
The describe the data portion.
I think I'm over the inference. Is that what inference is?
Let me see.
Am I going?
I thought you were too. Never mind. Okay. The
So
Maybe
under our design the study, do we just ignore that because you turned it in?
yeah, she'll count it for all of us.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. Okay, Karen, actually I think you're over the describe the data.
Oh, I am? I'm not doing collect the data?
I think you said you would do both.
I think all of us do collect the data. I think
what we agreed was that we all have to collect the data for each of our states, but that we would give it over to you.
to me?
Because you
Okay.
were going to describe it, but then also I know with the snippet and stuff like that, we can help you too, and we'll talk some more.
Yeah, we'll help with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so just looking at it, so the collect the data, we have to have like an SPSS theme with all the data. For the describe the data, we have to have graphs. So bar
So she'll
graph.
have to make graphs and then like copy it.
Yes. So that's when the snippet tool would be really nice.
Yeah.
And actually, you're able to, SPSS when I was on VMware, because I did play with that too, it does let you copy the graph. Like if you highlighted it and you did the, you know, copy image or copy picture, however it does it, it will copy it over.
Okay, I'm looking at what the directions are for what we submitted for design the study. And Sophie did the design the study part. And then step 2 is everyone writes up and submits their collect the data document.
Okay.
So I think all of us have to do that and then turn it in. All of us do. And then I do the describe the data part.
Okay. Great.
And I don't think that's a choice that we made. I think that's the way the project works.
So let me ask you a question. When it says collect the data, that doesn't include the graphs though, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. That's fine. We'll just take a screenshot of it then.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I wonder if for the collect the data, if we have to have everybody's or just ours, since we each do it.
From what it says is we turn in our own work. So each one of us would turn that in.
Okay.
And I'm looking at collect the data. It says the group name, and then it says list the names of your group members, state your research, provide a short story summary of what you learned, and then attach your data.
So I bet that since it's just individual, like we aren't doing the whole group, it's just our individual data, we could even just do like a Word document with a chart.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I bet that would be just fine.
And so it says we have to state what our study is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And we put the collection in there, and then we also have to put what we learned, right?
Our thoughts, like how we felt about it. Like, oh, I didn't know that gas prices were cheaper in St. George.
Right.
But we're not gonna know. Oh, just within our own city, our own state.
Our own state, yeah.
Right. And maybe when we go to put that together, maybe we can kind of talk about it like we're doing right now, and just kind of talk about what we're gonna put. And that way we know that, you know, everybody got it done and turned it in and all that.
Yeah.
I
So,
think.
yeah, so what do you guys think?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but here's another thing too then. Who's gonna do the graphs?
Karen is.
Okay, so in order to do the graphs, aren't you gonna have to input all of our data?
Yes. So
Yes.
we will definitely get all of our data to
We have to
her.
get that to you then. Okay.
Mhm.
Just making sure.
So it's important that we do it all on the same day.
Yes.
Like in order for the study to work.
Mm-hmm.
We can do Monday. Let's do Monday.
Monday could work.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of the way.
Right.
Well, can we have a backup plan just in case? Wait, I'm traveling Monday. Okay, how about a different day?
Traveling.
And I'm
What about-
traveling Tuesday because I'm in California right now, so at my mom's. So I'm going to be leaving next Tuesday.
What if we do Wednesday?
I'm traveling Wednesday.
Okay, what if
No lie. I'm not even joking. I hate to even say that to you guys.
Oh, we're good.
that is so funny?
When
What
is
about-
that second part due? When is the deadline?
Can we do Saturday? Can we just do tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow?
I can't have a family event.
Okay.
What about next Friday or Saturday or Thursday?
That works for me.
What next? Hang on. No, I actually am going to be on vacation. So I
Are you
won't.
going somewhere fun?
Yeah. I mean, you know, we're doing like a quick family trip. But I'm trying to look at the calendar. I'm actually just going to be in Idaho.
Good deal.
Funny enough. But anyway, so yeah, so I leave on the 21st, and that Thursday won't work. Do you want to do Monday the 26th? No, I'm traveling that day.
See, and my husband's having surgery on the 26th, so I don't really know what that date's going to be like.
Right.
When do you get back from your trip, Lena?
The 26th.
26th?
Yeah, I'm still gonna try to make it to the I blocked out some time so I can still make it to the group meeting on the 22nd, hopefully.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just when you're on vacation, it's a little hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So what if we pick 2 days, the 17th or the 27th, and we can see what Julia says?
The collect the data isn't due until July 1st. So.
But we don't want to have it next to the exam. That's the only thing. Because this time around with the exam, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
You know what I mean? I think we all
was horrible. I wanted to die. It was awful.
Yeah, it was really stressful.
Hard. It was hard.
And very frustrating.
So I don't want any of us to have one more thing. But hold on a second. Sophie, did you say the 17th as in this Sunday?
No, this Saturday. I think I could find time to do it.
Okay. Does anybody else do homework on Sunday or no? Is that just like a no-no?
I usually don't have any to do. So okay, so the exam, the next exam, we have to take between June 26th and June 28th. That's only 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, see, no, we gotta get this thing
That's just cool.
Yeah, let's just get this done then.
So we have to do it either Monday, Tuesday, or by 11 o'clock Wednesday. That's 11 o'clock's the deadline. I'm probably going to do mine Tuesday because my husband's probably going to get discharged on the 28th. So I don't know what that's going to be like.
Okay, so.
And we want to do it and then have time to submit it to her to look it over before we turn it in.
Right. So I think, Sophie, I think you're right. I think the 17th, this Saturday.
Yeah,
I
agree with you.
I think so. Just for the sake of, like Karen said, turning it in, getting the feedback if something's wrong, gives us time to kind of share what each other has, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, so what if it's bad for Julia? Could we do Monday the 19th?
Yeah,
I can do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to email all of us really fast.
Okay.
That way she can.
Really, you just need to find out if Julia wants to if Julia can do the 17th, and if she can't, can she do the 19th? Because all of us are willing to do it on the 17th.
Yeah. I would prefer those. Okay, so, okay, I'm just writing the email now.
Yeah. That's good. Thanks, Karen, for looking all that up in the calendar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just can't believe we have a test again that soon.
I know. That stresses me out.
That's just wrong. And then I think the last one we have to do between July 17th and July 19th.
That's our final.
So 3 weeks later.
So we have 2 more total, right?
Yes. And then this group project is.
I just feel bad because honestly, I just feel like each one gets worse.
Well, and here's what's hard is the next exam is between July, or the last exam is July 17th to the 19th. Our group project is due by the 21st at 11. So it's all going to happen at the same time, basically.
Unless we get ahead of it.
Unless we get ahead of it. You're right.
I say we try to do that with the project because we can't control. That's the thing about the test when we prepare for it. We can't control what you understand or what you remember, what you don't remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's been my problem. It's really hard to figure out how much time you're going to need sometimes, because I'll go through one section and I don't need as much time. And then I'll go through another section and I'm there forever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to figure out how much time you need total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm almost done with the email.
So we're gonna do a group meeting on Saturday. Is that what we're gonna do?
No.
Oh.
No, we're just figuring out the data on Saturday.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm sending an email that has the 2 dates we discussed.
Okay.
And see what Julia says. I'm also attaching the design the study so that you can open it up and it has the instructions there.
Okay.
Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, and then I think we could just reply to this with the data. We'll have to see. Okay.
So even though we just told you we can do the 17th, you still want us to reply to that email, Sophie?
Sure. Yeah, that way Julia knows. That way Julia knows that everyone's okay with it.
Okay.
Did you already send it?
I am sending it now.
Okay. No, I don't. It's not a big deal. I just was like, I haven't gotten anything, so. I thought you sent it.
I just sent it now. That way.
Yep, I just got it.
Good.
It's like magic.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Well, you guys want to do the quiz?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Thanks for being willing to talk over all of that stuff.
Sure.
What week are we in? I don't even remember what's going on.
Week 9.
I was gonna say 17. I'm like, no, that's the lesson. Never mind.
I wish the lessons went along, like it said lesson whatever instead of week whatever, because like it doesn't really matter.
That was just the foreshadow of this class.
Mm-hmm.
How it confuses me.
I need to go get a drink of water. Just a second. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
So Karen, I had to tell you something funny.
Yeah.
How tired I am. So I'm sitting there and I was trying to, you know how you open up Excel and it had the stuff or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I'm telling you, it was like a good half hour. I'm not even joking. And I'm looking at it and it looked nothing like it's supposed to look. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Why does it look like this? It took me 30 minutes to figure out that I was on the wrong tab.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was kind of sad actually. So, oh.
I didn't really sleep well last night. I'm in California. My little granddaughter, she's 5. She just graduated from kindergarten. So that's
Aww.
I know. It was so cute. I couldn't even stand it.
Nice
So
that you went up there. That's sweet.
no. And then my daughter drove from Utah here yesterday, and she got here about 11:30 last night. And so I waited up for her to make sure she got here okay. And then I was up till 1:30 in the morning, piddling around and doing stuff. And then I woke up at 3:30 and got up, and I'm awake. She was awake, went to sleep for a little, maybe half hour, no, an hour. And I was up again at 4:30. And then I went to sleep, and then the alarm went off at 6:30 because we had to be over at the school at 8. So yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm pretty exhausted right now. So I totally understand.
Yeah. My eyes are like, you know, they feel so dry. And I've been on computer all day at work. So my eyes are just killing me right now.
Yeah. And this chapter confused me a lot. And, you know. Took lots of notes, so hopefully.
Yeah, we can figure it out together.
Yeah. I just can't even thank you guys enough for being patient and helping me.
Oh, don't even worry about it. We're all, like, honestly, it's not like you hold us back in any way, shape, or form.
Sometimes I feel that way, but
no, you don't.
You guys are so good at being so patient and explaining stuff when I have dumb questions, and so.
No, you don't have dumb questions.
No, apparently, Karen, you understand it better than us. You got a better grade than we did.
Yeah,
or I just got, stupid lucky. I don't know.
Hey, whatever. It's fine. It's good.
Terrible.
Okay,
You can represent us. You can represent Group 7, Karen.
Right? I don't think you want me doing that.
I think I do.
Nice. Oh,
all right.
gosh.
Okay,
all right,
question
back.
3. Go to question 3, I guess, right? Everybody probably did question 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. The symbol for true population proportion is which of the following? P hat. I don't even know what that is. P with a V. I don't know. And then P. I thought it was the third one.
It's
It is.
the third one. Yeah.
I'll think.
Okay, for the next 2 questions, suppose n equals 100, p equals 0.25, and p hat equals 0.10. Okay, question 4 is...
Okay, I already have a question. What happened to the fact that we said that P hat equals P?
Yeah. I don't
Okay, so it's
know.
not just me, right? Okay. Just okay. As long as it's not just me that, believes that, I'm good. It's okay.
I'm going to say that is true. I just worked out the math and
But which one do you use?
well, you would use that requirements formula. So
Right. Which P is that?
it's n p hat is greater or equal to 10, and then n, and then in parentheses 1 minus p hat is greater or equal to 10.
So you don't use p hat, you use p.
You do? Why?
Oh.
I don't know, but I have it written here that it's p because they had one example.
See, and I have p hat.
Me
So
too.
what-
Me too.
So there was an example in the book that we had to do.
Yeah.
To do the requirements, and so I did p hat and I got it wrong because they used p, and so I'm looking at my notes and I like crossed it out and put the regular p.
Let me find it. It's pretty early in the book.
Yeah, it's really early in the book.
Okay, so this says, like other procedures, there are requirements that must be checked in order for this confidence interval to be valid. The confidence intervals are valid whenever n p hat is greater or equal to 10 and n parenthesis 1 minus p hat is greater or equal to 10. And this is that one where people were cheating on the test and you had to figure out what the
yeah, that's what I got too. So
proportion.
Did you get that wrong?
I don't know, but like I see my notes where like they made me scribble it out.
Okay. Well, before we even worry about that part yet, which we can ask that question at some point, but let's see if it would even make a difference depending on what we use.
That's what I was just gonna do.
You know?
Okay.
Because maybe one of us do p hat, one of us do the other p. I'll do p hat and
I did the p hat already.
And it's okay?
And it is okay. Yeah, because you would do 100 and then in parentheses 0 plus 1 0 and then close parentheses is greater or equal to 10, and it comes out to 10 is greater or equal to 10. So that one's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one is the second requirement is 100 parenthesis 1 minus 0.10 close parentheses.
Wait, are you saying 0.010? Is it 0.10, right?
It's 0.10.
Okay.
So, and that comes to 90, and then that's greater or equal to 10. So that one's okay too.
And I just did the regular p, and both of them are fine. There's 25 and 75.
Perfect.
So either way, it's true.
Okay. But you know what? That's really a good thing to ask. I can post that with when I post the link. I'll go ahead and post that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, I have seen in most of my notes that it is p hat. I don't know why in that one case it wasn't.
So do you want me to ask or no? We good?
I think we can ask.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why there it was different, but it was. Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
So true for number 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this next one for a hypothesis test. I'm confused. Do we just, is that the, is that the p hat equals x over n? Because I'm looking in the book.
I don't know if it's a formula. It's a requirement, right?
Oh.
So I'm wondering.
Because in the book it's number 4, but there's not a lot of information, to be honest.
Okay, so this is a little part in my notes that I have. I'll read it to you guys, and you tell me if it helps or even it makes sense. It says, let's see. In this formula will result in large sample sizes if P is small, meaning less than 0.3, or large, greater than 0.7. Otherwise, the results for the two equations will always round. No, that's something else. Never mind. That's something completely different. But it says sample size large. It's the central limit theorem.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
So is that all we're going by? Because the sample is large.
See, I don't think the book really explained that hypothesis part very well, or I'm just not seeing it.
No, it's not you, because I agree. We can just go ahead and mark whichever one we think, and then we can switch it out.
I think it's true because it's big enough.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
All right.
Let's just go with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
And you know what? I can maybe post that question if I remember to.
Okay.
She's going to be like, Mercy.
Are we good to go on to number 6?
Yeah.
Okay. A study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Find p-hat, the point estimate of the proportion of first-degree murder defendants who are found guilty in this state.
So do you just do 45 divided by 60?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I got 75.
Yeah, I got 0.75.
Right.
So
And
do
are
we do 50?
Yes.
Well, it says three decimal places, right? So 0.750.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So create a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of first-degree murder trials in this state where the verdict is guilty. Input your answers for the margin of error, lower bound, and upper bound. Okay.
Lower bound is...
Well, we need to find, we're going to need to find the Z-score, right, first? And then we can find the margin of error, and then we can use that other formula.
I don't think so.
No, so there's an equation for the margin of error.
Is that n equals 1?
It's you do Z star times the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n. So if you find that equation where it has Z star times the square root thing,
yes,
that's what it is.
Z star times the square root.
Okay, but what is Z then?
It's Z star.
Confidence interval, be that 95%.
So
that's the 1.96. Got it.
Yeah.
What is it? I have it written down somewhere else.
1.96.
Okay.
And then what was our p hat?
0.75.
So 0.75.
What was N again?
60. Is that right?
60?
60.
Okay, 60, right?
Yeah.
So just 60? Where did you do that? Am I missing something?
Up above in the description.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I got m equals 0.110, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And you guys are fast. Or I'm just really slow.
No.
You're fine.
So for the lower and upper bound, could we just
That's
use
what I got.
You got it? Yay!
So we do 3 decimals, so 0.110, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we need to do the lower bound.
Could we just use the Excel thing?
We probably could. I didn't actually work that out when I was studying. I should
How
have.
about, okay, so what's the equation? Isn't it the,
Basically, we're just getting the answer from the margin of error, and for one, we're adding it to
the p-hat?
the p-hat, and for the other one, you're subtracting it from the p-hat. That's really all.
Oh my goodness, my brain. Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, I wasn't following you.
It's okay. Did you get it, Karen?
No.
So if you look
I know what the lower bounds and the upper bounds formula is.
Right, but if you look at the formula, right after adding, you know how it says p-hat add?
Oh, yeah.
And then p-hat subtract, so really, that's all we need to do.
You're so smart.
Not really.
P-hat is 0.75, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to add 0.75 and then subtract 0.75.
Well, you're gonna get the answer and then subtract that from it. You know what I mean? Not the other way around.
So our answer to this is 0.110. And then I'm going to add 0.75 to get the upper bound. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I got 0.86.
That's what I got too.
Minus 0.75.
Yeah, so it's like 0.860.
Did you get, how can that be negative?
It could, well, did you flip it? Because remember when you subtract, it does matter. So the p has to be in front of the equation.
So 0.75 minus 0.110?
Yes.
So 0.64.
Except for, you know what I just remembered? You guys remember that part in there where it says you can't, it tells you not to round until the very end. I think, unfortunately, this is the one. So,
So did we round too early?
well, for the 0.860, no, because I didn't round it. I just added it. But for the other one, I might have. So let me just double check it now.
For the 0.110, because I rounded it.
Right.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yep.
Okay. That's not right. Why am I not getting the same answer? Oh, that's why. Oops.
By the way, we're halfway through the quiz, everyone.
Woohoo!
Just had to say that.
I can't get my same answer again, and I don't know why. It's bugging me.
It's okay. Hang on. I'm still trying to check it because I got this number is kind of a big number to deal with, so that's most unpleasant.
There we go.
So I'm getting 59.890. But that does not seem right.
No.
So, but I'm not rounding it. That's the thing. Like, I'm totally not rounding it because, you know, we rounded it to 110, but it's 0.109567331. So then I'm taking the 60 and I'm subtracting that very number.
Wait, what did you just do?
Hang
You
on.
should do 0.75.
I'm getting the same answer when I don't round until the very end.
Okay, we're good. 0.640.
Okay, I was gonna say no. It's 0.640.
I got
Okay.
it right the first time, and then I used a different number that I shouldn't have used on the formula. I think because I was so concentrating on that big number. So okay.
Oops, I did it wrong. Dang it.
So
Are you getting 0.640
for the margin of error, was it 110 or 0.110?
0.110.
0.110.
Yeah. I should know that. I just typed in that number.
So for the lower
0.640.
0.640,
Yeah.
and then for the upper
0.860.
60.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, I have to go get my cord because my computer.
Are we all in agreement? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Awesome. Oh.
Lena, is this your only class?
Yeah, this semester, yeah.
That's nice.
Well, I work, so there's no way.
Yeah, I only can do like an hour during the day.
Yep.
So I wish
Yeah.
this was my only class.
I work, and so it's I'm not home. And then I get home. You know what it is, like family and everything, and then yeah,
Yeah.
makes it interesting.
How close are you to graduating?
It depends how many I'm willing to take at a time, but my job just got switched, so I'm even gonna have more hours now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity, but it's gonna be hard. I know. So I'm just gonna be moved to another low income subsidized housing. So it's like it won't have a shelter on the premises. So that'll be a little different. But I'll be case managing over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Are you able to count your work as in the internship requirement?
I'm really hoping that they'll let me. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll let me.
Seriously, like you're already working in the field.
Yeah. I hope so. We'll see what they say.
Yeah, you should find out because that would be, it's really, the internship is like 20 hours a week for seven weeks. Or you do the certifications, which I'm going to do, but
The certifications, what are you talking about?
they have an option where you don't have to do the internship. You can go become certified in being a marriage teacher of some sort.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
They have these options, and I think I'll do that because I don't have 20 hours a week for a semester open, like
yeah,
for an internship. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll just do the certification thing. But Lena, you totally should count your job. They should let you. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I know before this I was at a food bank. So we dealt with the homeless and stuff, and so we dealt with food banks, and then the shelter and subsidized housing, and I'll go to subsidized housing. So we'll see. It's busy. It's crazy.
Wow. Awesome.
yeah.
Adults sometimes do not behave well.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I looked at question 10. So if we were to increase the sample size, what should happen to the confidence interval width? And I have in my notes that it would decrease. Is that right?
Yep.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because if it decreases, then it means the margin of error is smaller. So as you up the size, the margin of error is smaller. Therefore, it makes sense that the confidence interval, there'll be less of a difference.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I can go ahead.
To conduct a hypothesis test for one proportion, 2 requirements must be met. Suppose P equals 1/2. What is the smallest n can be and both requirements still be met?
Okay.
Okay.
We do the n equals, so we're solving for n.
Um,
I don't really know
I
how to
think-
do this one.
So my guess is that we could actually, so do the requirement, like if you can write out on a piece of paper, write out the n times 0.5 equals 10.
Okay.
And then you have to
Solve
use
for
algebra.
Yeah.
Solve for n.
just
So you would divide by 0.5 and divide 10 by 0.5. So the smallest you could do with p being 0.5 would be 2. Is that right? But then
I did the NP. I'm still working on the other one now.
Sophie, I think you're correct.
I think it's 2.
I love listening to you think this through because I didn't even know where to begin with that one. So how
So
you
we
just
can,
described it makes sense.
so if we took 2, so if you did 2 times 0.5,
I'm getting 20. Why am I getting?
you're probably, okay.
Well, think of 0.5 as a half, so 2 halves make a whole.
Yeah,
So-
but in order for it to be greater than or equal to 10, n would have to be 20. NP.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because half of 20 is 10.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
You're fine.
No, I just went right along with you. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. I wouldn't have.
Karen is like, whatever gets us done quicker.
Oh my gosh, I'm
I don't
hopping.
blame you.
Okay.
I'm not doing it because of that. I'm just, it made sense what she was saying. And then, anyway.
Yeah. Okay,
Never
so,
mind.
so 20.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, it looks like we do the same thing on 12. Is that right?
Yeah.
So we just do the same type of thing. 10 divided by 0.10. Is that right?
0.1.
So it'd be n times 0.10 is greater or equal to 10.
So I got 100. Is that
100, right?
Yep, you're good.
okay?
Bam.
100.
That makes sense now.
Boy, they're so tricky.
They are tricky.
Okay.
But then you have to do the other one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other one is 11.11, which, you know, you can say 12, but this one is 100. So we have to go with 100.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, who wants to read 13?
I can.
I
For the water, I don't even know if it's my turn, but I'll read. Sorry. For the water quality study in the reading, about 60% of the macroinvertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect that water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using significance level A equals 0.05 with the following hypotheses. So the null is P equals 0.6, and the alternative is P is less than 0.6. They collect new data, and this time N equals 80 and X equals 38, indicate good health. So question 13 is, the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. So we need to find P. So 38 divided by 80, right?
Yes. So 0.475.
Yeah, and then we need to take that number times N for the test, right?
Yeah. So question 14 is asking what P is. So that's the answer for number 14.
Wait, for 13, though, it's asking, I'm sorry, did we already do 13? I'm really confused now.
We're breaking on it because we have to know if the conditions are satisfied. So I'm doing the N times P is greater than or equal to 10 thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Cool.
N is 80 times P is 0.475 is greater or equal to 10.
Okay. Did you guys get 38 and 42?
I got 38 and then 80, 1 minus 80.
What did you get? 48, 38, and 42?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
I
we're
would
good.
say it's true.
True.
And it's large enough, so. Okay.
And we just
Question.
found out what P is, so that's the answer to 14.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's 0.475.
Okay, now we need to do Z.
Okay, so
Okay.
Z
This is the big
equals
one.
the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation equals, oh my gosh. We don't know what the standard deviation is, do we?
It's okay, it's the huge equation. Like,
Yeah. So we have
and-
to do the standard deviation first, right?
uh-huh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So is that the square root of
That's
P minus 1 minus P over
Yeah.
N?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay.
P is 0.60. So,
Okay.
and
Wait. Wait. I thought we said P was 0.475. No?
P hat
Mike?
is 0.475.
Okay.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just looking at the equation and I'm just hoping I wrote it wrong. I wrote it right because I'm getting myself confused. So I have P hat times 1 minus P over N, correct?
No, so you should
No,
do
it's just
P. Yeah, so because this is a hypothesis test in the standard deviation, you just use P. They're both P. Yeah.
Okay. So since we're using both P's, then we're just using the 0.6.
Yes.
Is it 0.6 or 0.06?
0.6.
Okay.
Did you guys get 0.05?
For the standard deviation, I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got 0.055.
Okay, so then,
I won't round.
now then we're gonna do,
I'm sorry, for standard deviation, you guys got 0.055?
0.05.
Yes?
Yes.
We're not supposed to round yet, huh?
I didn't get 0.055. I just got 0.05.
Oh, I got 0.05477723.
You did?
I got
Yeah.
772256.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure my math is correct then. So the equation, I plugged in 0.60 minus, and then in parentheses, 1 minus 0.60, close.
No, don't minus.
Why?
So do first 1 minus 0.60
Yeah,
times 0.60.
so 0.40 times 0.60
Mm-hmm.
is 0.24.
Divided
Over-
by 80.
divided by 80, and then square it.
And for
Okay, now I got what you got.
for the
0.05.
for the equation value minus mean, what number do we use for the value? That part confuses me sometimes.
Me too.
The p hat. So.
P hat is always, and the
Mhm.
P hat is going to be the 0.475, right?
Yeah.
So would it be 0.475 minus 38?
No, minus 0.6.
Oh, man. And then over the 0.054772255. Seven, 2255. Did you get a negative number?
Yes.
Negative 2.282177354.
Yep.
Okay, so that, but then you have to do the second part of that, p hat minus p divided by the square root of p, parenthesis 1 minus p, close parenthesis over n.
What? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. One more question before we move on. For number 15, did everyone get the negative 2.282?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I thought I heard something else. I just want to make sure we all have the same number.
I swear. Oh, here it is. In the book, it says, and where is this? This is in step 4 under those pie charts. And it says, if the requirements are satisfied, then p hat is approximately normal with mean P and standard deviation, and it gives the equation. The test can be based on the standard normal Z distribution. The test statistic is, and then it gives the Z equals mean or value minus mean over standard deviation, and then it gives that other equation. Equals P hat minus P over the square root of P parenthesis 1 minus P close parenthesis over N. And then once you get that answer, then you put that in the applet.
Yeah,
and we haven't gotten that far. Is that, am I hallucinating, or is that the right way to do it?
No, you're fine, and you're probably right, Karen, but honestly, I don't have anything in my notes, apparently, about a formula for p-value, which is scary in and of itself.
Okay. Lena, you're going to laugh.
Okay.
We just opened up the applet and put the Z in there.
Oh, lovely. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
You missed when I told Karen that I was stuck for 30 minutes on the Excel sheet because I was on the wrong tab.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, it's been an awesome day.
Oh no.
So is the answer to number 15 the negative 2.282 whatever?
Yes, yes.
See, what is that other formula then for?
I don't know, but I hope I never have to use it. How's that?
So negative 2.282.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I just looked up, if you go up ahead, we need to make sure we understand the hypothesis statements. So that way we shade the right thing. So P is less than 0.6. So we need to shade the left, is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to put that negative 2.282 in the applet and shade the left, and that will give us our p-value.
Yeah, and I'm getting 0.0112.
Oh,
Yep.
mercy. Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to trust you because it's going to take me too long to do it. So I just told you that I know how to do it. So
You're good.
what's the answer again? Oh my goodness.
Hang on a second.
0.011.
You were breaking up when you said that. I'm sorry.
It's 0.011.
Okay.
So our decision, if P is low, HO must go. So we reject. So, okay. So we have sufficient evidence
Mm-hmm.
that,
Water quality has decreased.
let's make sure.
I have a little thing I figured out for
Yeah.
that.
Yes, yeah, the water quality has
What?
decreased.
So it's the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to submit this.
All right, yeah, let us know what happens.
I'll be the brave one.
Like, we're like, let us know how it goes.
Right?
Oh,
Okay, here we go. So far, so good. 100%.
Great.
That's amazing.
take the test together always.
I wish we could
Always.
take
I
the
wish we
exams
could,
together.
We would rock.
Ugh, we'd all get A's every time.
We would.
We really would.
Because we each remember something different, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
All right, good job, guys. So we need to have.
Won't do it, but when I can pick your brains, then I'm good.
So we need to have our data done by Saturday, and then what are we going to do? Email it to each other?
Yeah, let's just email each other the data. But we will work on our own collect the data assignment. But
so
we
we'll
do need
fill out that collect the data part, and then probably maybe put our data maybe on like a Google Doc. Would that work?
Probably.
Or,
Yeah,
because I
think so.
Google, I use Google, what's it called?
I was just gonna put it in a document personally.
Yeah.
It's Google
I'm not gonna be fancy for that.
Drive.
I'll get it right.
In Google Drive, and then there's it's just like an Excel spreadsheet. They call it Google Sheets. So I'll do that, and then I can copy and paste it onto that document, and then we'll submit it to each other. And then maybe submit it to her once each other says, okay, it's good. Is that what you want to do?
So I don't think we have to submit each other's data, just our own that we received.
But I think what Karen is saying is, are we sharing it with each other so that way we make sure we're all doing it right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly
I think
what
that's a great idea.
Okay, I'll do that. And then we just need to make sure that we have that done by Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's embrace that we just share a brain at this point. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it too.
You guys
My
have a great.
brain isn't working.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm
All
just
right.
going to reply to this email. Either day works for me.
Yeah, and I already replied, and I just told you the 17th Saturday works for me. So,
For Saturday.
Let's see what Julia says. And
but
then
I'm
we all,
open to Monday too. So it's all good.
yeah, then we all have to do it the same day
Yeah.
in order for it to be accurate. So
Yeah. And I'll just follow your instructions in your design the study thing for us to be able to collect the data correctly. And then if I have a question, I'll ask you.
yeah, please do. Yeah, if it seems
Use that whatever that thing's called that we're supposed to use to, do you know
the
what I'm talking?
random,
Yes.
it's pretty easy to
Right.
use. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
it's pretty,
guys.
okay. All right. See ya.
We're group 7, yeah?
What's
Yeah.
that?
We're group 7, right?
Yes.
I almost wrote that we were group 8. Okay. We're good. It's all good.
All right, you guys, have a good night and have a good vacation. See you later.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Are we okay?
Oh, what?
About my haircut thing.
I don't care, honey.
Do you not like me?
No, honey. I'm like a little stressed out about my school. I really don't care about hair at this point. What the crap? All right. Girl, Eliza, you need to get up early tomorrow. You understand?
I know.
You're not sleeping in.
I don't understand. Yeah. And I'm out of here.
Do we have any fruit?
We have one.
Dang it, Dad didn't pick up any blackberries or watermelon. Uh-oh. He disappoints me sometimes.
Dad, figure it out.
Good morning. You're here. Well, I wanted to get a head start before your first class, and then I saw this beautiful photo board, which I love.
Yeah, this is what gets me up in the morning. Every single one of these pictures tells a special story for me.
Very cool.
We're working out outside for the rest of the week.
Really? Do you practice outside too, huh?
We will when the weather permits. Yeah.
Well, maybe, wait a second. Smile. There you go. Well, since you're doing classes outside, maybe I should tag along to tennis tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess most of the next week we're supposed to actually join the class.
Yes, Beyonce's joined some of the classes.
That sounds great. We can roll this together. It's so exciting.
No, we do more than just exercise. I'm teaching people how to communicate, how to be honest and share.
Right. So you're incorporating the lessons you taught as a marriage counselor with fitness instruction.
Yes. How did you know I was a marriage counselor?
I read your bio on the Tim's website. But it didn't say why you made the transition. I'm assuming that's the long story they were talking about.
That would be the one.
Right. Yeah, you tell me right. Didn't really, but that's okay. Because I can get. I'm good at this. It really is frustrating. Here's fun. It's obvious. Here's fun, and you're now in this protection program, and you're on run from some dude named Lefty.
Yes. How did you know? When they said, well, this boot camp is big cover up.
Interesting accent. Sorry. Nonetheless, you're
Yeah, I know. I should do it.
I'll get this stuff out of here, and I'll start shooting upstairs, and we're good. Okay. Let's go out of here.
I don't like any of these.
I'm sure they're all very good.